everybody. Welcome to My Psychic Connection. I can't even speak yet. Um, My Psychic Connection. I love, love, love that opening. It's like the 30-second countdown. And then the music, it just makes me feel special every time. So thank you so much for being here tonight, for supporting me and my psychic connection. We appreciate you so much. We really do. Please remember to share, 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 and tag your friends. We have a few different options for readings tonight. Just say hi in the chat, and you'll be added to the list for a free 2-minute reading. Donations will skip to the front of the line and get the cool thunder crash, and they get more time. So definitely check out the different options over in the corner on how the readings work for the minis, the fulls, and the mega jumps. The way the show will work, if you're new here, I'm going to call out two names, and the first person will post their question then, and then the second person gets your question ready, but hold on to it until I ask you to post. Please remember in the chat, especially around here, be kind and courteous to each other. No trolls, as Ryan said the other day, and I'm stealing it, Ryan. We don't have any bridges here. So I love the way he said that. Don't troll. Just be kind and courteous. The reading list is coming from several different platforms, not just Facebook or YouTube. So you won't see everyone on the list in the room that you're in, but please be patient and have your questions ready. Try not to walk away from the computer because we don't want to miss you. And if you do get missed, you can say hi again or let us know you want back on the list, but it'll be after everybody on the list before you were missed, if that made any sense. Um, I'll go as quickly as possible so that we can get to everybody. Though the donated readings, I will definitely take my time. Make sure you check the banner that's on the bottom there. I'm pointing at it like you can see me pointing, right? Check the banner through the show for rules and reading options. There will be no general, medical, or legal questions allowed. When you're forming a question, remember that the more specific the question, the more specific the answer, especially those free ones. When you've got 2 minutes to answer a question and you've got platforms with all these different people around and you're getting all kinds of information, nobody wants to know what color Aunt Petunia's underwear are today. We want to answer your question. Okay? So before we start, thank you, Ryan. Um, before we start, I want to talk about how heavy things have been with all these retrogrades, but I want to tell you something secret, something exciting, and something that I don't think everybody knows about. But right now, the moon just entered into Gemini, and it's making an incredible trine with Mercury in Libra. And yes, Mercury is retrograde itself. But this is an amazing opportunity for you to just take a deep breath from all of this heaviness with all those other retrogrades and do something spontaneous. This is an invitation to have fun, be spontaneous, and look at the world with that childlike wonder. That's why I love that Mercury's in retrograde, because when we do the adult thing, we forget to have that childlike wonder. And with that moon trining so perfectly, that Libra, Mercury in retrograde, this is the best opportunity to have childlike fun and make memories that you will never forget. Okay, we've got until early Sunday morning with that beautiful trine. So make sure that sometime this weekend, up through Sunday, you take time to do something spontaneous and something ridiculous. And we all really need it right now. Okay? So, Amy S., we're going to go ahead and get started. And Amy, You're our first questioner of the night, so get your question. Oh, no, Amy, get your question ready. Ah, so no. Oh, it is Amy. Um,
It's Amy.
okay.
Amy first. Amy's on there a couple times.
And
It's
if you
Katie.
give me your zodiac sign with your question, that would be great too. I am an astrologer as well. So hi, Amy. I recognize you. She says, "Hi, Squirrel. Do you see me receiving recognition next month?" Ooh, I like that question. Recognition for Amy S. Let me see. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is it's not the regular kind of recognition that most of us seek out. It's not the pat on the head or the great award. You're looking to be recognized for an achievement, but you're not expecting the rewards. That's the situation I'm seeing. It's something that you've worked on hard and long, and you're not feeling like you're getting the enthusiasm that it should be receiving, and that's really tripping you up and making you even wonder if it's worth it. But I do definitely see recognition. I think it's going to be a surprise. It's going to be I see it as a surprise. They're keeping it secret from you. So right now you feel like it's not really panning out, but next month when you least expect it, it's going to show up. Yes, I see some recognition coming your way, and it's passionate and it's fiery and it's excited. Okay? I know, right? What surprise. It's like, do they have recognition surprise parties? It might be that actual physical award that you weren't expecting. All right. So, she says, I wonder what surprise that is. So, Katie H. Katie H. I hope that helped, Amy. And don't give up heart. People are noticing what you're doing. Katie H., give us your question. And is the next Katie the same Katie? I'm getting.
Yes.
Okay. So, Cassidy, oops, throwing cards around. Get your question ready for me. So, Katie says, hello, lovely. What can you see coming up for me in October or November? Thank you, lovely. Appreciate you. I appreciate you too. And you look like my friend. I think you are my friend.
We're
So,
all friends.
Katie, we are. It's all one big happy family. So, what can you expect in October and November? Let's see. Ooh, all right. I see a little bit of strife early on where you're seriously on the defensive. Somebody coming at you to take away from you something that you value deeply and would fight for and die for. I see that you are ready for the task. Look at that. It's like mess with me and mess with what I love. You know, he's protecting them. So, in the very early on, you'll be doing some fierce protecting and some fierce, not fighting so much as you don't have to get in a knockdown, drag out fight, but you will be defending your position and defending something you love. And wow, and you are going to totally come out on top. That woman is just completely, look at her face and look at the serenity around her. This is a battle that has been coming for quite some time, and you are ready for it, and you are going to fight for it, and you are going to win. These cameras, I can't tell left and right to begin with. Yeah, I feel that you have grown so much in the past, just very recent soon ago, and that you are so comfortable and happy where you are, that you will come out on top of this, because you're not going to be fighting back as a reaction. You're going to be fighting back as just knowing what you need to fight for and knowing who you are. She says, I'm ready for this. I feel like something is definitely coming and I'm going to stand my ground. Yeah, you've totally got this. You've totally, totally got this. So I love that that Four of Cups came up and showing you so, so confident and so comfortable with who you are now. Okay, I hope that helped, hon. So, Cassidy, get your question ready for me. And Jessica, I love that name. I could say that all day. Jessica, 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 get your question ready. Y'all are going to pop me if I say it one more time, ain't you? She said, thank you very much. This is confirmation for me. Thank you, lovely. Thank you. That was a wonderful question. Thank you. All right, Cassidy. Let's see what you got for us. And you guys don't forget, we've got this hour tonight, but we next week we're gonna start all over again. So if you don't get seen tonight, just come back. Even if you do, because hey, life has more than one question. So Cassidy asks, hey love, there is a pretty big conflict at work right now, and too many people are involved. What advice do you have for me navigating the issues? Love your readings. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Cassidy. So, what advice can I give to you for the conflict at work? Is it one of those too many chefs, not enough sous chefs type of thing? Ooh, okay. Wow. So, I am seeing, I have a feeling that you're supposed to be one of the chefs. But in this case, take some time to stand back and observe everybody. It is not a time for you to act. It is a time for you to hold counsel, and it is a time for you to observe so that you can know really well who is doing what and where they're coming from. I don't feel like you know where all the people are coming from in this conflict, or even what their motives are. And I think that if you take that time to observe and see their motives, that some of them, and this will help you understand where to act. Some of the people involved in this conflict are just trying to steal some thunder, just trying to use somebody else's work to give them a victory. It's not their work. So observe, take your time, and see who's really being on the up and up with this, and if it's motives that are actually trying to move the company forward or your workplace forward, or if it's personal grabbiness, because I see some personal grabbiness involved here. I hope that helps. My main piece of advice for you is observe. It is not time to jump in, because you would just add to the chaos at this point. All right? So, Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. Okay, you guys can punch me in the face now. I love your name. So Cassidy says, yes, true. That is fantastic advice. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good questions. And Jessie Cat says, love cats. LOL. Me too. And the question is, what does the future await for me? I'm a Gemini. Thank you. All right, Jessica, that's a little bit of a generic question. And you really, really need to take the time this weekend to grab that Gemini moon and that trine with the Libra Mercury, because all this energy is so stressful for you. I know you got the that changeability chameleon like ability that is absolutely wonderful, but you totally need to make sure to go out and have fun, spontaneous fun. Don't plan it, because plans are right now, plans are just um an invitation for disaster. But have some spontaneous fun. So that's immediate future. But I'm going to go within the next few weeks. So, it looks to me like you're waiting for something big to happen. Oh, wow. Okay, so I've got the Hierophant, and I see that as traditional marriage. That's what you're wanting to happen. But it's been taking forever. It's like, when is this going to happen? Why isn't this happening? I don't think that the situation you're in right now is really conducive to that. I believe that honestly, you need to reach higher. And this is the Hangman in reverse, and when he's upright, he's just swinging along and taking everything in stride. But when he's like this, he's reaching higher. You deserve better. Okay? So keep that in consideration. Set your, not standards, but your self respect a little bit higher, and don't let anybody play games with you, because it seems like you've been being strung along. I hope that helps. So you deserve better. So, Haley T, come along and give us your question. Don't forget, oh gosh, what is it? 11 days. And you are going to have us 5 days a week, 5 hours a day. You'll never miss your questions then. Exciting, isn't it? So, Haley T says, hi, I feel like I am struggling a lot in physical therapy school, and it's only the beginning. I thought I would learn things faster, but it isn't the case. Will things get better? Beautiful, beautiful question. And while I'm shuffling the cards, I want to remind you that everybody learns at a different pace. And it's the things that we learn quickly that it's kind of like a shallow learn, and they don't retain. So if you're learning at a slower pace than you expected, it's because this really means something to you. Like, you're fully invested in this, not just monetarily, but heart and soul and everything. This is truly what you want to be. So if you're taking a little longer to retain it, it's because it means so much more to you than anything else. And yes, it will absolutely get easier. I think you're being too hard on yourself. I've got the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords is the freaking master of intelligence. So you're doing this right. You are doing this right, and you're so much smarter than you're giving yourself credit for. So do it right. Keep doing it right. And it might take you longer to have everything set in your head, period. But man, when you know it, you are going to know it and you're going to be so dang good at it. Okay? So, I hope that helped. You're kicking butt and taking names, Haley. So, Michaela, give us your question. And let me see, Sanazo, I hope I'm saying that right. I like that. Sanazo, get your question ready for me. Michaela. You're welcome, Haley. Yeah, it's just this is more important for you than anything you've ever learned. So you're just taking the time to do it right. You're using the Taurus energy. So, Michaela, are you there? Let me go see if I can look at some comments without logging myself out. So, Priya, put yourself on, or you're on the list because you said hi. Don't forget to share. Um, the more that we share, the more fun it is for everybody because we get to see all kinds of questions. So, Sanazo, go ahead and get your question ready. If I'm saying that right, or go ahead. Yeah, is Michaela coming? Okay, I I'm so confused. Do y'all remember Welcome Back, Cotter? I'm showing my age here.
I
John
was just
Travolta.
gonna say, don't make us show us our age. That's terrible. Don't
I I earned this age.
do it, Squirrel. Don't do it.
So Sanazo asks, "Will I get my finances?" All right. In order. I'm not sure I understand the in order part.
Will I get my finances in order? That's the whole.
Oh, okay, I get it. Like slow
I
squirrel.
need. I needed for a light bulb to come on.
Somebody had to like spell it out for me.
I'm gonna have to add some effects here.
Yeah, you got to put the little light bulb over my head, or the little birds flying around for saying, "Wow, she's clueless." So Lisa asks, "Get your question ready, but don't post it." Let's see if Sanazo is going to get her finances in order. Right now, oh my gosh, it feels like they're all over the place. We got the 8 of Swords, so you feel really trapped and really kind of panicky, like total hand to mouth. And hand to mouth absolutely sucks. I know this. I know this. Um, and I think you're getting distracted by the small stuff. Really, really distracted by the small stuff. This is a knight, but he is upside down. And look, he's like, all I can see is this really shiny thing, bling in my eyes. So what you really want to do is crack down on impulsing. It's when things are hand to mouth, we tend to mm, shopping therapy, and I say we because I am including myself in this as well. We do shopping therapy and it blows all the work that we just did and makes us feel guilty. You know what I mean? Because it seems like, oh my God, I've gone months and months with just putting food on the table. Ooh, shiny. And we kind of blank out. So really, like, write it down. Write it down every time you buy something outside, like really outside of that budget that you're working so hard to control and having trouble sitting on, and you will totally be victorious. Look at her riding up in the sky on her fancy new horse and all the shinies that she'll be able to buy without the guilt. Okay? I hope that helps. Yeah. Yeah. Really make a plan. Maybe even buy a budget planner because the way that 8 of swords, that's Mars in Gemini. It's kind of all over the place. Okay? So, and I feel you, girl. I I do love the shopping therapy. So Lisa asks, give us your question, hon, and energy. Hello, energy. Get your question ready for me. I'm excited to see all of you, but like energy is one of my best friends in the world and Cassidy. So it, it's like, oh, family's here. I don't have to be scared. Not that I'm scared of y'all. Y'all have been nice to me. Lisa asks, give us your question. And energy, get your question ready. So I want everybody, I know sometimes like you've all got already got plans or you have to work this weekend or this and that, but I really, really want to stress how important it is. And it doesn't have to be something big. Go to the restaurant you've been wanting to go to or take a walk. It doesn't even have to cost money. You can have some fun this weekend. All right. Lisa asks, when do you see my money getting better and when will I meet someone? That's a lot of question for 2 minutes, Lisa. I'll do the best I can. When does it look like your money will be getting better? And when will you meet someone? Oh, wow. Okay. For the money situation, um, there is a um a craft that you do that you're really, really, really good at. Oh, and you're a Gemini, but you haven't tried to sell or offer that craft to anybody because I don't think that you feel that you're as good at it as you are. I really think that if you show, I don't know if it's jewelry making, crocheting, it really feels like some sort of working with metal, but show some people your craft that you do. Show it to people, and I believe that that will start a very good lightening of the load for your money situation. Um, make a lot of pieces of whatever it is, and I think you can sell them because I don't think that your job is really making the ends meet or the current income that you have. Okay? So crafts, the craft that you do. As far as meeting someone, I'm gonna show you this card because I won't even have to explain it. You're really not even looking. You might think you are, but you like, no, no, it's like you're swiping the wrong way or the what is it, left or right on Tinder, where I don't know. I've been married for way too long, but I've heard about it. So it's like you're swiping the no way on everybody on the Tinder thing, like next, 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 next. So you're not giving anybody a chance to get next to you. But there is a damn fine looking young man waiting in the wings, just waiting for you to take his offerings. Just take a little more time to look at the options you have. All right. I really hope. I'm I don't understand what that means. PLCKIE? Thanks. Is that one of those, what are they, anagrams like LTR? I'm old, y'all. You got to speak old English. Okay. So, energy. And I love that, the metaphysical crone. Energy says, I am currently creating a crystal course that I want to offer online. Ooh, just wondering what guidance you can give regarding its successful manifestation. Thank you. So, guidance for Energy's online crystal course. I'm in. I want to take this course. So, Kristen M., get your question ready while I read for Energy. If you'll excuse me 1 second, I'm going to turn my mic off so I can cough. Didn't want to bust any eardrums. So, what guidance can we give to Energy? Okay, these are um do it from the heart. I'm seeing that you have an extremely strong responsibility towards marketing type of you know, business end, that you're very, very strong at presenting yourself in the business end. But, and I know, don't look at the card Energy, look at the heart, the way he's pointing to it. Don't treat it in your website or on your online as a business. Treat it as your baby. And it's going to reach more people because it will be more heartfelt. Um, and really just try to the next card I turned over. Bring it from the heart and do it with the comfort and the confidence that I know you possess, and make it face to face, like really, really personal. All right? I hope that helps. So she says, I totally understand that. Yeah, don't go at a business angle. So, Kristen M., get your question ready. Oh, give us your question. I'm looking at the name right after Energy. I'll get used to this, you guys. Just bear with me. And Lisa C., get your question ready for after Kristen M. So, Kristen M., what will happen with the situation with my husband? His name is Joseph. What will happen with the situation with Kristen's husband, Joseph? I feel that the situation that you're speaking of is extremely emotional. It's got him torn inside out. He's just not able to contain his emotions or his anger right now. He's angry at everything. It feels like it's got something to do with red tape and bureaucracy and rules. Like a rule has been broken, and he feels that it is an unfair rule to begin with. Um, and the emotion is just out of hand and it's getting to you. You don't know how to fix this. Oh, he is in prison. Okay, so yes, definitely rules broken. He is just unhappy there, and I'm very, very sorry, but he's going to be there for a while. He is not going to get out anytime soon. So, I don't know if he's up for parole or anything like that, but it does truly look, the way he is, like it was a harsh sentence compared to what rule was broken. that it was out of proportion. So he's going to be there for a while, sweetie. I I All right. I'm so sorry. I can't answer that question because it is a health question. Um, and we really don't do health questions. But I would suggest that you call the warden and make sure that he is getting the medical care he needs. If you need to, write to your governor because that's their job. Okay? So my prayers will be with you and your husband, hun. Lisa C. Lisa C, give us your question. And K Weezy, get your question ready for me. Lisa C. So, all right. Wow, everybody's answering so fast today with their questions. My husband didn't work yesterday. Was he with a woman and do I know her? Also, he did does that say he quit his job yesterday?
I think they're asking, did he quit his job?
Could you verify that, Lisa? Yes, that is what you are asking. Okay. So did he quit his job and was he with a woman? What is going on with Lisa's husband and his job? So, honestly, I really don't feel that there is anything horrible going on. I think that he is just wanting to be more than what he is. He did quit yesterday. He's wanting to be more than what he was. You see, this here, and I'm not looking at this for a woman. I'm looking about his job. This tiger is so small and he knows that he is not a small tiger. He's a big tiger and he needs more in his life than the job he is doing. So I think that was a move away from something that totally made him miserable. And as for a woman, you are the center of his universe. It's just he's so damn miserable in the job he had that he's not been able to show you. As he's been extremely miserable. He felt small. He felt contained. He felt trained. And and I want to ask, is he a Leo? Because these are two Leo cards, like big bang Leo cards, both the strength and the sun. You are the center of his universe. He just needs more from his workplace environment. Okay? Really don't feel any kind of energy like he was seeing another woman. It's just he feels he deserves more and he's at that situation of Pisces. Okay? He feels like a Leo. Maybe he has a Leo ascendant or something. But it feels like he feels like you deserve more and he feels so small that he's not worthy of you, if that makes any sense. All right. I hope that helps. All right. Christine B., give us your question. Y'all don't forget to check the comments on the side. We'll be telling you how to donate for longer readings or more in-depth readings. I'm glad that helped, Lisa, because we do only have the 2 minutes on the free readings, and though they do give some great information, there's the more information you have, the more power you have over your life. So, and that's what keeps us going. Christine B. What happened to K Weezy? Am I? Oh, okay. I went down too far. And Priya, get your question ready. Please do not post it yet. Christine B, are you there? So while we're waiting for her question, I just wanted to. Oh, there she goes, Priya. All right, so we lost Christine. If you come back or if you're here and you just missed it, you can put yourself back on the list. Excuse me. So Priya asks, will Sid, my son, pass his finance exam? Could you put that back up there for me, please? And will he be successful in life? Um, Successful in life is a long, long time, and there are always ups and downs. But I can see a general overall, and I will definitely look to see if he will pass that finance exam. Oop, I have a jumper, and that's the King of Cups upright. So he's worried about it and he's nervous about it, but he's got it together. So if you can get him out of his head and out of his nervousness, and tell him not to overstudy. I think he's overstudying because there feels like a franticness of, oh, am I going to get all this right? Tell him not to overstudy and to get out of the nerves, to take some deep breaths when he starts feeling nervous, because he's got this. It is the King of Cups upright. So he just, if he doesn't stand in his own way with the emotions, he'll do just fine. And will he be successful in life? Overall, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see. What is the sun in Taurus? Taurus energy. This is the sun in Taurus. Taurus energy is stable, it's reliable, and it's really good with money. So overall, he will be successful. You just need to keep him out of the emotions when he starts getting in his own way and starts getting worried about everything. All right? I hope that helps. He will have ups and downs, hon. We all do. But overall, man, I want Taurus energy for success in life. Taurus or Capricorn? So, Kay Weezy, get your question ready for me, but don't post it yet. Wait, is Lisa? Oh, Kay Weezy, give us your question. And Karen G, get your question ready for me, hon. Okay, I'm glad that helped, Priya. And am I saying your name right? Is it Priya or Priya? So while we're waiting for Kay Weezy, see if I can do it this time. I tried to do this 3 times. Y'all are too fast for me, but that's a good thing. Um, I'd like to tell you about the lineup we do have for you on the 26th, the 5 nights a week, 5 hours a night. We'll be starting out with the amazing Destiny K, our psychic medium, and she does some really good psychic readings outside of mediumship, but she is just amazing. And then she will be followed by Danielle Hartz, who she's one of my favorite readers in the world and one of my best friends. So I just adore her, of course. Then we have Elise Raven, who is just phenomenal and so compassionate and so wonderful. Then we have Journey Ryan, who we all love, who is slap flat out psychic and funny and compassionate, and you don't want to miss any of these. And I will be bringing up the rear, the end of the parade each night. So y'all stick around to keep me company too. And this is going to be 5 nights a week. So Karen G, give us your question. And Arkisha, get your question ready for me. Karen, I'm gonna go see if I can go to these comments again, see if anybody's saying anything fun and exciting. Y'all give me some hearts and some kitty cats and some squirrels. I need the squirrels. There is a squirrel emoji in there. Show me some love. You don't want me to burst out into tears in public. No. And you can also look at, oh, thank you, Danielle. I call Danielle Squirrel. I really do get confused.
That definitely calls for this.
It's bad when I call my kids the cats' names, but to call one of my best friends my name, uh,
So you're a night owl, you say? Sounds more like a morning person that's running out of juice.
I'm always like this. I think I'm just a ditz. Um,
Good.
I think that's what happens. I'm just ditzy. Okay, Arkisha, we are not hearing from Karen G. What a shame. But Karen, if you come back, or if you're here and you just missed it, we'd love to put you back on the list. So, Arkisha, give us your question, and Cody R. Oh, oh no, that's not the same spelling. I was going to say, is that the Cody that was on last Monday?
It is.
Oh, I like her. So, be happy to help you. So, Arkisha, come on. Give this ditzy squirrel a question. Like, when I'm reading is the only time I'm not totally ditzy. Cody R. All right, so it's Cody's turn. Cody, are you there? You guys don't want me to tell you my bear in the bar joke. I might get in trouble for it. So, Cody R., give us your question, or I'm going to tell the bear joke. Am I allowed to tell jokes, Ryan? I know you're not
Of
supposed to
course.
be. Okay, it's a squirrel joke. So, Cody, I hope you come back. And Brianna T., I think it's been like a full minute. Brianna T., get your question ready while I'm waiting. So this
Was
bear,
called
huh?
Karen. She said, "Can I have a reading, please, or a message, please?" But her name was called. So we'll put you back on the list, Karen.
Yeah, yeah, we just called her name.
Yep, we'll put you back on that list, sweetie.
So Brianna, while you're getting your question ready, this bear walks into a bar and orders a beer. And the bartender turns away and this lady comes running out of the corner and she's screaming, "We don't serve bears here. You get out of here, you filthy, disgusting creature. We do not serve bears. Go away." And the bear had a really, really hard time whole day, just back to back frustration. Maybe it was all these retrogrades. But he just turned around and he smacked her upside the head and he ate her. And he turned around and he says, "Can I have that beer now, please?" And the bartender says, "No, man, we don't serve bears on drugs. I'm sorry." And the bear says, "But I'm not on drugs." And the bartender says, "Sure you are. That was the barbiturate." So you guys do not want me telling jokes. Thank you, Brianna. Everybody's sighing with relief. Brianna asks, "Is changing my daughter's school the right thing to do?" Oh, can I get that back? I keep missing the end. "I feel like her teacher doesn't like her." All right. So, is changing my daughter's school the right thing to do? And let's take a look at that teacher, too. So, and oh, right off the bat, yes, this is walking away from a bad situation. Um, no teacher should ever make a child or a teenager feel like they are less than. And I see that your child is getting some guff from this teacher being made to feel really bad. She never has anything nice to say about my daughter, and she's been there for over 6 months. She keeps saying my daughter has undiagnosed ADHD. First of all, if she can't handle ADHD, she doesn't have any right being a teacher. And I know that's opinionated. That's not what my cards say. But I see you and your daughter walking away. This is a bad situation, and it could make your daughter have worse social skills, if you understand. When an adult that's supposed to be in charge is making a child feel like an idiot. So definitely walk away. And what is wrong with this teacher? Honestly, I've got the 10 of cups in reverse. It's this teacher has no patience and no ability to connect. It's a shame because there are so many amazing teachers out there. And for your daughter to get this one that makes her feel so belittled. She's only 4. Oh, it's absolutely horrible. 4 years old is supposed to be allowed to play, and little girls scream and get hyper and excited. It's part of growing up. And for any adult that is an authority to stifle that, and this is opinion, I just see definitely walk away. My opinion is children are children, and they're loud, and they're supposed to have fun. That does not mean they're ADHD, although definitely take her for testing to see if she is, if that's something that you feel would help her throughout her life. But at 4 years old, being hyper is part of being 4. Definitely change her school because at that tender age, this could really affect the rest of her life and make her much less social. So I really hope that helps. All right. Carolyn W., give us your question. And Sherry L., if you'll get yours ready, I'd really appreciate it. Karen, quick, quick, before I start telling more jokes. Ryan's like, I'm never letting you go live again. No. I I love the dad jokes. The sillier it is. My goal in life is to make my husband roll his eyes all the way back in his head.
Well, I've got one for him. Is that you? Have you seen that movie Constipation?
No, I did not even know there was such a thing.
That's because it hasn't come out yet.
Oh my.
Here's your new joke for the husband.
I'm so telling him that because it made me go, ugh. If it can make
Dad
me do
jokes.
that, it's a good one.
Dad jokes. They're fun.
I love them. All right, Carolyn, are you there, dear?
Go ahead
Hmm.
and take the next person in line. Carolyn
All
hasn't.
right, Sherry L., go ahead and ask your question. And Karen G., get your question ready for me. Sherry. I am having someone do a love spell on Raphael. Will it work? Let us see. Love spells are tricksy, tricksy beasts. But we're going to see what these cards say. And this is really weird because I had 3 cards like upside down in my deck, and I'm pulling them because it will initially work. It absolutely will. But in the long haul, you will be wasting your money. It is a cardinal burst. It is not something with staying power. Okay, it is a fleeting thing, and you will feel horrible for it for a very, very long time. It will have repercussions that come back on you, and it will really weigh heavily on you because it could go incredibly horrible. It will have that initial wow and shebang, but you have to ask yourself, if is it worth it, the overall damage that it is going to do, not only to him but to you as well. Okay, I'm sorry that wasn't better. Very rarely do I have cards upside down, like not in reverse but facing the wrong way in my deck, and those were right there. So um emotional damage, and lots and lots of baggage. It can blow up in your face once he realizes, and he will. It showed that his free will was taken from him. I do believe I've got the Ten of Wands upright in my particular Ten of Wands. I'm shuffling again, but it had a mirror. It'll come right back at you, but negatively. Okay? Just be careful, careful. All right. Karen G, give us your question. And Jelen,
That's it. This is the last question of the evening.
you're welcome, Sherry. I hope that helps.
Karen G is the last question of the evening.
All right, Karen. Gotta love them second chances. We definitely want to hear from you. Don't make me tell another joke. No. And you guys have been wonderful. This is I do like the energy in this room. I like the back and forth, and I feel a lot of support from you guys. So thank you for making this so much easier, because it's a little bit, until I get used to it and it becomes a habit, it's very, very nerve-wracking. So you guys are making me feel welcome and like I really am part of the family. And I'm here to stay. So Karen, last question of the night. And the next show that I see on the YouTube lineup is Wednesday night for Destiny K at 10, and then Elise Raven Wednesday night at 11. So those are the next ones I see.
Journey Ryan on Monday night, and you just you missed your show for Tuesday night at 11.
Oh, did I? How about that? I'll be here Tuesday night at 11. And Journey, you'll be Monday, right?
Monday I will be here at 10, and then Destiny K will be Tuesday at 10. You're at Tuesday at 11. Wednesday Destiny K, and then Elise at 11. And then Thursday will be Danielle, and then you again.
All right. So
And
fantastic.
then we start the show.
Ooh, yeah.
There.
Back
Woo-hoo.
to back.
5 hours of psychic readings.
How fantastic. I guess Karen isn't going to give us her question. I'm sorry we missed you a second time, hon. But
Right.
come back Monday, Journey. We'll be reading. I'm not missing any of those shows. Hopefully not even mine, right?
Right.
So, all right, everybody. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.
Now what's this now?